WWF Street Fighters or Jackie Chan 2. I don't know, they both sound like great games to play. Oh, I didn't notice you there, guys. Well, we have, luckily, the chance to sit down with Team Liquid in Sydney and do a segment we like to call This or That.
CT, and sometimes I find myself being like a pretty good passive player, so I like being able to hold angles individually, and being on the CT side allows me to do that.
I like the T side better just because I like making the plays and having like the control over the game, and I just like the AK more.
Playing on my own. I'm not the biggest fan of streaming, and I prefer just like put my hours into DMing and focusing on myself.
I prefer to play on my own just because when I stream I don't get too many viewers, so it's kind of disappointing, but I also like just focusing on my own game and not having people critique every single thing I do, so I like to just focus on my own game.
USP. Honestly, I hate getting killed by the GLOCK sometimes because I'm not sure if the player is actually aiming at me or not. So USP is usually a sign of like skill, and if you're hitting like USP headshots, then it usually means that you're actually aiming. So
I think the USP because it's more satisfying getting kills with it, in my opinion. I would say 1.6, really, just because growing up I always played the game, like that was my game to go to when I was younger, and I think I had the most memories in that game, and that was when I actually had a lot of fun playing CS. Like CSGO is more competitive and like more of a job now, you know, and I think 1.6 was like, I was so excited to get on all the time when I was younger, when I got off school and stuff like that. And I just like the maps and like how simplistic they were, and yeah, I just enjoyed the game a lot.
I mean, I'm from this generation, so I'm gonna have to say CSGO, but so as him, I had the same feeling every time. I mean, I literally like sometimes stayed home from school and lied that I was sick to play Counter-Strike, so it's just that a special game. I feel like close games are more rewarding than say like, especially if you're playing versus a good team, it's pretty rewarding to win. And if it's like a blowout, it's kind of just like, you know, it's better to have a game when both teams are playing their best and it looks the best. It's probably the best to rewatch and it's best for the audience. So
I would say easy game just because I like blowing my opponents out the water. More satisfying. As
a player, obviously like getting like blowing out the enemy is like probably way better, but looking back at like games and stuff, I've always liked the closer games because it's just like a true representation of like skill from both teams, and it's like you definitely know that both teams are like playing their best to win, you know, and they're giving it their all. I play most of the A bomb sites on maps, and I just like having a lot of space to move around.
Yeah, I prefer the A bomb site just because I think it's a bigger site, and I think it allows you to work with your teammates more and forces more teamwork, and I enjoy that aspect of the game.
Definitely LAN. I think LAN is a true representation of like teams, and yeah, having that like 5 ping is such a big difference. You definitely know like all your shots. Like if you shoot someone in the head and like they die, I mean you got it. And if you like miss, then you know like it wasn't something else playing in the factor. Like it's just your aim, and you need to improve. But yeah, LAN is just way better than online in pretty much every aspect.
Yeah, I prefer LAN just because I think it's, like he said, it's just a true representation of skill, and I also like the other player being scared, like an outside factor of like having nerves and stuff like that, and I just think it shows their true player skill and stuff like that, and I don't know. It just feels a lot better in the game, obviously, because you have 0 ping.
I don't know. I've been using the XM lately, and I'm definitely headshotting people way more with shotguns than SMGs for sure.
I would say shotgun just because I'm pissed when I get killed by a shotgun. I'm just like, what just happened? Because he just one-bulleted you in the face, and like, I don't know, it's kind of a funny thing in my opinion, so I like the shotgun.
And of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.